I wonder what you would do if you had the power to dream at night any dream you wanted to dream.
Hello. I know, late show. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Labor Day, so I'm gonna be preoccupied. So I figured I'd get it out of the way. Plus it's kind of a quick episode, so we'll just get over with and then get on to the next one, give you some information on the future and all that. There we go. Anyways, real quick, I hope my internet holds up. You have like an hour left to to put him in less of its clothes. Yeah. So I'll post that in the chat. You have about 2 hours left. So good luck. And if you, that's the wrong button. If you like what you're seeing, let me turn up my volume a little bit. Hello, there we go. If you like what you're seeing, you can always go and support me at Denoted. There is 3 memberships. One's $5 a month, and then the others are only a little bit more. So if you like what you see, you can always go support there. And then Denoted, or not Denoted, TMA will be doing their final episode of this picture. So at the end of the screen, which is going to be most of this, I'm going to be doing creating. So we're going to create the picture for next week, which is going to be Captain Crunch theme. So I'll get that set up for them, and then yeah. All right. Let's see. We're going to be doing noms. So basically this is going to be, hey Fitty. So noms is going to be ours, which is going to be a little bit more expensive than BCF, because I believe they have Nick, if I'm sure. Oy. I don't know if they still do. Probably not with the laws. Okay, so they do. So let's do quick view. This is only salt. Oh no, it's regular 18. Kind of weak. So that's our only options for Nick. So we'll just take what we can. Let me check to see what they have on the 50/50. Alright, so they don't have much options. So we'll just do the 10 milliliters. How much is it? $1. We're gonna need a lot, bro. give me for now, since we're new, we'll start with $25 worth, because you're gonna need a lot of it. And stop. There we go. This is where alright, so they got the 10 milliliter 10 packs. We're gonna need that. Blunt needle, we won't need that. 30 10 pack black caps, we'll add that. Alright, there we go. 70/30 pre-made base. And to start off, we won't need big bottles. Like I said, when you start off, you won't need it right off the top. Hey Brett, hey Linda, hey Fitty. How's everyone doing this Labor Day weekend? Little late stream for everyone. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, you know. Let's see. We will need a Boston round. Is this? No, but it's plastic. We don't want a plastic one. We want a glass one. We're doing it. Measuring beakers. No. Quick view. We definitely need. Can we get PGVG on our own? I didn't see. Okay, yeah, we can. So quick view. We're gonna do that. I mean, actually, we should probably. I don't mind doing pre-made base. You know, 70/30, whatever. So we'll end up around 60 something. And that usually is a little cheaper. 1 liter is $7.99. And let's go back to quick view. 1 liter is $7.99. Okay. So I think it might be better just to get 5 liters. Holy crap. Yeah, we'll do that. That can go a little bit longer, in my opinion. Plus, you can find your perfect amount. Because, I mean, some people are a little bit more sensitive to that than others, the ratio of PGVG. Me, not so much. Yeah, me too. After this, I'm gonna go get food. Probably won't. Yeah, tomorrow. Happy Labor Day to everyone. Thank you for joining me here before I put you to sleep. Little ASMR. Yeah, I didn't want to. First off, for some reason, it was scheduled for yesterday, so I kind of messed up. But I think in the future, I will do 12 p.m. on Mondays or 11 a.m. on Mondays. It would just be easier, because I don't like doing nighttime. Yeah, I end up doing it way too late. You know what I mean? So I think that's good for, like, we don't need the big bottles yet. No. Maybe we could get, like, where was that one I saw? On the other page, I guess it is. The one to make our base. Yeah, here we go, boss around. Quick view, yeah, just add that. Alright, so now we have all the base that we can get. Mixing tutorial, what is that? Oh. Wow. Non-bongo. Alright, so basically the version of being, you know how BCF had those flavor packs, you could technically take the easy route and get like Heisenberg one shots, Marshmallow one shot, stuff like that. And just, some of them are, not too bad. One off I think it's called Kryptonite. If you search cactus, it would come up. I think it was a cactus kiwi something. I guess they don't have it anymore. It was on clearance, so that makes sense. And by the way, clearance is ridiculous from them. There is how many pages? There's over 15 pages. So that, I think, because let's look at the price. We're at 45 right now, which I think is like 52. Oh, that would have been cool if it translated it. My phone has a way of doing it automatically. Not USC. 62. I messed up. 52. So we're at 62. Cool. So there's a ton of like vape train we could get just off the jump. I mean, we're looking at pretty okay. Of course, they make this one expensive. But there is a lot that are discounted, that we could do. But I think what we will do, we got all the supplies and we're at $62. So I think clearance is kind of a smart way. Let me see if the cool cucumber is even here. Oh, whoops. Need the old. Yeah, no. They have the last one. I believe it was, $18? By the way, there's a BCF sale going on right now, 15% off. Yep, 12.10 for a 30. 10, 32 for a 30, 4 ounce. That's how it is for my mango, man. It really sucks. Guanabana's in the same kind of boat too. But if you look here, yeah, like, they 31, 14. It's a little cheaper for the 10. And then I think guana is a 5 too. Bro, they used to be 380. They used to be, oh yeah, no, never mind. Guanabana is actually kind of cheap. Once again, that's why Guanabana is goated. You know what I'm saying? 22.80, not that bad. But then like what really pisses me off is like Inaware's prices don't vary just because their flavor is like mild as fuck. So like you come here and you get the, you know, 4-ounce, $15.99. So it's not that bad. I remember it being 22. I guess the price is lowered. Yeah. It used to be like $2.99. I think it was 5. I don't know. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, let's pick some flavors. What's chat? Yeah, I hate when it's like that kind of thing. Alright, so we're gonna go to clearance. Then we're gonna go to best selling. And that's gonna help us get through. So we can get this one shot significantly on sale. So if we suck as a mixer, we got that. So now every single flavor you have to like research before you add it. This one's not that bad. Was that yellow cake? No, I want Flavor West. I don't know why. A lot of these are mid or bad. I'm just kind of scoping through, trying to pick a couple good ones that might be on here that I actually know are decent. This one's the... Oh, no, that was the wrong button. Go back. No. Go back. Alright, let's see. Melon Patch is decent. Sweet cereal flakes I actually like. I don't mind it. We'll add that. We're just gonna be... You know what? We'll go through all 15 pages. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Hey, Rocky. Now, of course, like, I've gone through a lot of this shit, so, like, I know which ones are worth the time. Like, the creme de menthe, I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's something that I could get. I prefer sticky rice versus rice base, so these are things, like, I know, but as you're, you know, it's your first mix, TFA pancake isn't bad, but it's black as all hell. Madagascar, is it Flavor West? So like a lot of these I've already done the hard work of researching through my head. I don't hate this flavor. It's not amazing, but for 85 cents or $1, it's pretty good. Irish cream, like here's a good one. I don't hate Irish cream. I love cupcake batter. I think that's actually a good buy right there for $2 or whatever it is. Mango pulp I didn't like. So like these are things. Custard, very hit or miss for people, but for $1.85, it's very plain. So like there's a lot of things here that you can get just off of the discount or clearance. Now, of course, I'm not gonna go through each one and decipher. I'm kind of just going through them real quick. Wow, that's a rare one. I've never even been able to get this one. I thought this was discontinued pumpkin pie spice. If I remember correctly, this one was decent. Not amazing, but decent. Like, I mean, if you wanted to go crazy, you could get a decent lineup here. If these were all the flavors you bought, you would be okay. There's not like, some of them aren't the best. But most of them are usable. In general, papaya punch is a really good one. It kind of tastes like peach papaya rings. Everyone says peach rings, but I definitely get some papaya in there. But it's more peachy, of course. A lot of orange things are smoky blend. I've never seen that. lot of the same. Oh, they have Rainer cherry here. I haven't tested or even opened up any of the boxes. If you guys remember, the end of the month is hectic for me, and right now my life has been chaotic. Not like I'm going through anything crazy. It's just been chaotic. So we've gone through these, and oh, strawberry green. That's technically flavor art. That's a good flavor, right? I think that's flavor art. And last page, kiwi, cucumber, butter, pataya. This one's decent. All right, there we go. So now we're at $80. Not too bad. So now let's go to flavor and best selling. Let's just get well, let's look at what we have too. That's always important. Let me make sure nothing that I want is there on screen. Okay, good. I'm not logged in. View cart. Beautiful. Alright, come back, babes. There you go. Alright, so we got a little fruit, a little coffee, a little cupcake, a little cereal here, a little funnel cake, one shots if we fail. Okay. So we got a good variety. I think we need to add some more cream in that mud. So first off, I think I probably forgot yesterday or last time. I should have gotten super sweet. You need super sweet. Sorry about that. I wish I could I just want to turn off the sound for that. Dun, dun, dun. Whatever. So, alright, we got the super sweet, which is needed. Quick view, we need to get a small amount of WS23. Those are two of the most common additives. Before cream. But you see, we're trying to get the cheapest. So I think like Capella to start, and also I have to research all these flavors. So we got the custard in there. You know, we gotta do a sugar cookie. This one was in my first order, shisha. This one was in my first order. This one was also in my first order. And for Fitty's sake, we'll add some cream. Bavora, which was in my first order with E-Sig City was what it was called. Alright, so there's that. So we're probably at $100 right now. We have a decent amount of variety. I think we should add more fruits in there. We already have strawberries, so that's okay. So let's go to the next page. Lemon lime Capella. That would be something good. That was in my first couple orders. Sweet mango was in my first order. That makes sense. I didn't get sweet guava off the top, but I think we already have a dragon fruit. Let's add a guava. Now we got some tropics in there. We got the original mango. It would be smarter to add island mango, but I didn't have that in my first order. I did have Yes Sweet Cheesecake, but I think it makes sense just to add a second mango. And now we have a pretty versatile cart, just quickly doing it. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so we got everything we can possibly need right now. 138. Not too bad. So we have 10 packs. We have the neck. We have 25, 250 NLs. We can technically go crazy with that. That's fine. 10 pack of 30 and 10. Then we got the base. We have the base bottle. One shot if we suck for only $2.99, which is a good deal. You're gonna be able to make a lot of stuff out of that. And then a variety of clearance, which is I think one of the best things to do always. Got a 60 of super sweet, a 30 of WS-23. If you do like cold, I think you should probably get bigger bottles of both of these. But I think super sweet at a high ml is kind of smart. SSA is definitely cheap. No, what we do is we kind of take the cart and see how cheap we can get it once it's settled. These are all clearance. And then these are all, these are tried and true. There's not a bad flavor here. Probably sweet guava I would get rid of. Sweet mango. Sorry. And then I love Yes Sweet Cheesecake. I'm not the biggest fan of cheesecake graham crust, but it's good. But yeah, all these are tried and true. Which one is not good? The worst one probably is the cream, Pavora. Or, well, no, it's Swirl. It's definitely Swirl. Yeah, I would probably take Swirl off. I think cream is better in so many things. Yeah, this is just kind of like ideas. It's not set in stone. It's just like trying to show you how to start off your cart. The main important thing is this right down here. Making sure you have everything you can get to start off the journey with. You can't get scales or anything like that. Well, maybe you can. I doubt it. But okay, you can. Holy crap. Oh, it's out of stock. But back in the day, you could apparently. And that will kind of give them a starting point, as well as showing you the philosophy. So I'll show you right now. So how am I going to figure out how, yes, wheat cheesecake is good? So there's several things. First and foremost, boom, they have 2 reviews here. One of the best cheesecakes ever. So that doesn't tell me shit. Thank you. It does help. You click here, and then you can see what you can do with this flavor. You just click on that. Boom. Where does it take you? Look at you here. Now, this is what BCF should incorporate. I wish they did. But then you come down here and boom, you got your notes. And then you can go through, and then this is where it's purely up to you. You have to make a subjective choice. What type of cheesecake are you looking at? What I tend to do is I look for someone I trust. Chachi Vapes. Ziggy. Frunkster. Lelani. These are people I trust, but you can do whatever you want. But through my experience and notes that I've trusted, so then I read a note, blah, blah, quite similar overall profile to the cap version. So bam, now I have new information. the best balanced cheesecake, blah, blah, blah. I've tested the date, great, blah, blah, blah. We look around here, personal rating, all that. We get everything we need to make a decision on to get this or not. Then I come up to here. I check how much percentage is it. I prefer more potent stuff. Overall rating I also look at, but I take with a grain of salt. Then I come down to recipes. I look and I see, okay, well, not a lot of people use this. It's only like the same person. Same, 3 people, whatever. And then I check ratings and I, go through that. Let's see, okay, this one, moist lemon cake, I check it out. All right. This person used it at 3%. Hope you're okay, Wendy. All right, then this person used it at 1.5%, and then I look at it and I'm like, okay, yay. Then I go back, and then finally, I just look for most commonly used at for, shits and giggles. Like, all right, well, duh, and then all right, blah blah blah. That's how I get from here. But then you can also just Google search, and you can also check all the flavors. And then any other website that may have reviewed. This one has 20 reviews. Boom. Now you have 20 reviews at BCF. I wasn't thrilled with this one. There's better ones out, posted by Stephanie in October 23. These ones have the dates, so you can see it perfectly. So where you can be like, all right, well, it's not the best cheesecake anymore, blah, blah, blah. Going back to the Google search, then you have Reddit. Boom. Reddit is another great thing where you can just go crazy. There's also Discord, as well as Inawera. I can't find it right now, of course, but Inawera has their own website and blog, but it's of course not in English, so it's a little bit harder to understand. But in general, that's how I figure out how a flavor is worthy of being bought. Now it's a little different. It's just, if I need, well, now I don't know. Now I don't. I don't need to buy anything really. Hey, Muth. For me, right now, it's more about using what I have, so it doesn't go to waste, and so I know more about it. Mainly so it doesn't go to waste. So I've been doing, stuff that I normally didn't do. I've been trying this guy here, which, holy crap, I totally forgot that sour peach is. You get none of it. I should have pushed it a little further. But I haven't used yellow mango. I don't taste the yellow mango at all. The all I taste is the pineapples, and then the Thai. But I think I just need to boost a couple things and eliminate some. I think if I lowered I want to pump it up, pump it up, but whatever. My palates with creams and all that just get so. I've just been going through because this one has Saturn Peach. I haven't used in a while. Sugarloaf Pineapple I don't use as much as I should. Whipped Cream haven't used it in so long, and Yellow Mango I've never used it. So I'm gonna start doing that. I think that's smarter than buying new flavors because, like, what's the point of getting these flavors and buying these flavors if I never get the chance to use them? So I'm trying to go through them now. Yeah, I think as a starting out, I think what you need to do is go basic as possible. So right here, I just got fruits and creams and a little bit of cheesecakes and stuff that's gonna go together. But I got a limited selection here. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the most thorough, deep. That's not kind of the point of starting off. You just kind of want good variety, or you want like a set goal. Like I want to make strawberries and cream. That's all I want to do. That's not how I wanted to. I wanted to just have, if I want it, mix it. You know what I mean? So I wanted the most variety. I really wanted strawberries and mangoes because I couldn't taste them. So it's kind of purely up to you. If you just want Bacco and uh, um, that's it, then what's the point? No, I mean, for me, it never was like about like, oh, I need to have all the flavors. It was more about like, uh, I want if I need to, I want to have the ability to have it. So like, if I wanted the most outrageous idea, I wanted the ability to have the opportunity to grab something close to that outrageous thought that I had. I also wanted, more importantly, I wanted to try things that I could never find where I live, in my country, in my state, or things that don't exist, combinations of flavors that don't exist. I wanted to push my palate to a point that it's never been to and never could to be to, that it could never be to without DIY. Does that make sense? Like, there we have opportunities to do things that don't exist, which I always love. So I wanted more. I was less about how many, as much as like, if there's 1,000 flan flavors out there, I need one. If there's 10,000 mango flavors out there, I need five. You know what I mean? I need at least one of everything. If there was a pepper flavor, I wanted it. Maybe not that, but you know what I mean. So that's kind of how I viewed it, because I wanted to have the most vast options to create whatever I needed or whatever I wanted on the limb. And I've done that, but I've done it a little too much to the point where, like, when you're creating, it's like, holy crap, there's a lot to do. So, I mean, that's kind of it. We got it down to pretty cheap, honestly. $132. We'll try to get it cheaper. Alright, let's see how we can get it cheaper. We could do the pre-made base. Trust ourselves, get rid of the one shot. Get rid of cream because it's the most expensive thing I think we have. Go back to DIY supplies. Where are you, buddy? Quick view. 1 liter of that. Boom, we have our base. We're at $86.57. It's $117. All right, let's try to get the cheapest one we can. All right, so we're gonna eliminate all non-discount flavors. So this is just a pure gamble, unless you research every single discounted flavor. But just to put in perspective of what you can, we're not gonna get rid of we'll get rid of the WS23. You can live without, but you need the super sweet. So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 discounted flavors that honestly we could do a lot more. I just skimmed through that. We could probably get anywhere from 30 to 50 and be okay with them. But just in general, off the top, those are the ones that I know or I like. And that would get it down to $83.01. And this time that's including Nick, which honestly, that's a pretty damn good deal. So let's push it to, let's say, let's add a couple more flavors. Let's just random flavors we added. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we had 15 flavors plus our base and our bottles. And we are at $91. So let's push it to 20 discounted flavors. This is the bare minimum of obnoxious. And so let's get 5 more random flavors. So now, where the hell were we? We're at 20 flavors, still under $100. That's pretty good. Nom's got a pretty good line up here. I mean, if you utilize the clearance sale as you do anywhere with any kind of sale, you can get it pretty damn good. Yeah, I think the right is, 50 to 100 is where I think normal people should end up at. Is around 50 to like 300 flavors. I think that's well enough. Hey, NJ. But I think for your first order, start as low as you can so you can get to understand those flavors and then add another bunch. It's kind of like, hiring new employees. You don't just bring them all in at once. Thanks everyone for joining. It's funny, the late night streams have different people. But yeah, that's that. Pretty good. Now I got it. Great. 2 monkeys finishing a recipe. Then I don't even know how to spell Captain Crunch. Is it with the? Is there K's? I swear there's K's. Wow. Here's the alien is. Captain Crunch extravaganza. That one's virtually perfect. I can't even. It's so small. Yeah, I mean, one shots are good to start off with. But they're not. They're not always reliable. I don't know why they always give me that Toy Story crap. Oh, fried ice cream. Was it the Mexican fried ice cream? That's funny, I don't like Tabasco. Not like real hot sauce. He's pouring Captain Crunch in the Captain Crunch, that's funny. They look sad here. What do you mean when you can't mix? Like you don't have the supplies, or? Where's the second monkey? Fuck. Why are you getting rid of my monkey? I want 2 monkeys. how it was. No, I don't want no sad monkeys. What is this guy? Give me a happy monkey. Alright, that's it. 2 monkeys and a realistic alien running away from exploding Captain Crunch. Good luck with that one, bud. Yeah, but you also gotta remember a lot of those flavors are not regularly available or known to people. Like, Dume, you gotta email someone. Sasami is on noms. MF is direct. Heimlich, I think, is one area. Like, I don't even know where to get Heimlich. Okay, I understand. Maybe. What the heck is this? I thought Cool Mint was 3244. That might be the one. $30 mil? Yeah, I was looking at the 4 ounce for 72. 4 is crazy. That might be the most expensive one. Which is oh, let's go to all flavor and concentrate. Prices. I always get these mixed up. I hate them. It's the most expensive one. It's Alpine. It's Alpine level. Wow. Tart Blast is up there. So there's the 1210 range, which is Alpine and Cool Comfort. There's the 860 range, which is Tart Blast, Rich Cinnamon, Peppermint, Garden Mint, so all the new ones. Ligaro Leaf, all the new ones. Mango Tang. Oh, wait, sorry. The 860 lineup is only Tart Blast, Rich Cinnamon, and Peppermint. And then there's a huge 590 lineup, which is 380 and 590 is what I'm used to. So, those are the most expensive. Which is pretty crazy to me that cool cumber is alpine level. Like, it's almost kind of humorous. Like, rich cinnamon being alpine level makes sense. It's a highly condensed flavor. Okay, I don't know shit about the mints. Those are new. Tart Blast, another sub 1 flavor, so not as condensed as rich cinnamon, but okay, really good flavor. Alpine, very condensed, but these are unique flavors, you know. Tart Blast is good, but then like cool cucumber, putting it out, that's well, I created this one at the right time, I guess. Exploding Captain Crunch. Yeah, but like, I get that it's condensed, but like when you want condensation, I don't know if that's a word. When you want that shit, wouldn't you want it in like a strawberry, some kind of sour additive, a cinnamon, maybe a mint? You know, that makes sense. But cucumber, I just don't think people are like, I like cucumber, but I don't think people are gonna buy it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be hard to get people to try it. You, what the heck? What? Oh, it says UFC. I meant to write UFO. That's why AI is like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but I don't think SSA and like Favora, I don't know, like I feel like since Favora is an American brand, it's just naturally going to be more expensive. This one's really cool. But like, it's not Captain Crunch. it's Fruit Loops or Cheerios. So it's like, we'll do a couple more. I think I see the one I like. Pretty sure they're all in the same boat, unfortunately. None of these look like Captain Crunch. What up, Poppy? Nice seeing you, Pop. I kind of like the yellow monkey. Alright, let's see. Upload. Boom. Boom. We need to get a monkey. Mm-hmm. Let's do a gorilla. Alright. Why do they all look like? There's one. That's a good one right there. I like Bigfoot. I should have done Bigfoot theme. I don't know why I did monkey theme. Oh shit, there's so many monkeys. I mean Bigfoots. Oh my god, Bigfoot is so much better. I'm sorry. I want the footprint. That's one. That could be it. There's so many it could be. This one. That might be it, bro. But it's not my show, even though. So it should just be Bigfoot. Alright, we could try the alien. Just for... The alien is another option. Alright, but now we gotta edit these. So let's see... I can't change the picture color? Fuck you mean? Oh, it's right here. Plus that's 1. Alright, so let's see. Animate. Oh shit, you can do that? Get the, bro. I can have like a real incher. Oh, sorry. Bye, Fiddy. Let's see. What did I miss? When is Sam and Linda going over that recipe again? So Sam and Linda are going over the recipe Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I believe is what it is. I no longer produce it. I am artistic behind it, but that's it. Yeah, Mr. Schlong knows. I think it's this one. Still don't know what corner rounding does. Still trying to figure that out. I don't see nothing. Edit. What the is that? Edit, motherfucker. Now I gotta figure out go here. So, what's that? Hmm. There we go. Motherfucker. If you don't quit your bitch ass. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Let's make some. These Bigfoot videos suck. That was funny. None of these look like Bigfoot. Good night, Poppy. Hey, what's up, Luke? Yeah, my coworker maintenance lady is a huge Steelers fan. Talks so much crap about Aaron Rodgers, right? And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. Because whatever happens, it's going to be funny. If he does really good for y'all, I can talk shit, be like, I told you, how's it feel to have a Packer doing that for you, you know? Or if he does terrible, I could be like, ha ha, you know? So, like, I can't lose, which just, you know, it's kind of awesome. But good luck, man. I'm excited. I wish him the best. I mean, if he went to the Vikings or any other team, I don't want him to do well. Of course, you know, the Cowboys, stuff like that, but I wish him the best. I never hated him or Brett. I was just more upset. With Brett, I was upset with my team because I feel like he had a couple good years left. With Aaron, I was more like, why did you guys throw him away? But you gave him I didn't think they gave him the right tools. You know what I mean? Like, he had a bunch of people that he made good, but not a lot of big names came there. There wasn't like a fucking Randy Owens or whatever. Randy Owens. Randy Moss or Terrell Owens. That's funny. Yo, these monkey videos kind of suck. I wish there was like good Bigfoot videos, but of course, you know. Ooh, that would be good. And all I do is where do I do it? Align with page layer. This is a good idea, guys. You see, you get what I'm saying? Like, into the mind. Oh, this might be it. Getting good. You can fuck off. Nah, I want to see the. Mm-hmm. Boom, I got two. I hate that I gotta do it on loop there. Then fuck is the color? Sorry guys, I'm zoning out. What's up? Yeah. I was thinking inside the brain, inside the mind. And here we go. Color. What did I just do? Mm. It's weird that I could edit the photo earlier. No. There we go. Tricked you. No, I didn't. There we go. No. Why can't I do it? Oh, is that why? Boom. They like orange. I'm curious to see how it will be. Mother? Yeah, now it looks like one solid image. Boom. New TMA. I already got a couple of the aliens. What? Mm-mm-mm. Insane in the membrane. No, I can't do that one. None of these are like striking it off. Wiggle. Do. Boom. Done deal. Alright. That's it for y'all. Or for me. I'm tired. Y'all have a good night. I'll see ya later. We got everything saved. Good. Saving. Boom. Boom. So Wednesday will be the new episode of TMA. If you like what you saw, just a quick little BS show. You can always come. I got 5. Where's the membership? Got 5, 7, and 11, and 20. So all kind of variety. You got like 20 minutes to do the EOR giveaway. As well as that's it. We'll see you next week for grapefruit. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Anyways, check out the new outros.
The awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Good night, guys. Thanks for watching.